Hello you guys, so it's that time of the year. It's time to make some klechas. Ramadan is almost over. I can't believe it's almost over. This month went by so fast and so quick. So I'm gonna make klechas right now. I usually make it earlier, right when Ramadan begins, but this year I just didn't have the time to do that. So I have my bowl over here. I'm gonna add in the flour, the salt, the yeast, the sugar, I'm gonna add in the oil, also the melted butter, and I'm gonna mix this together first. Once you have combined the oil and the flour together like this, it's gonna be crumbly like this. Now I'm gonna add in the milk, the water, and start kneading until I have a smooth dough. You want to keep kneading until you have a smooth dough like this, and it will happen. Keep doing it. If you have a mixer, that's even better. Just put it in the mixer and you don't have to do it by hand, because it does take some time to get it smooth by hand. So I have formed it into 2 bowls. Now I'm gonna cover it and let it rest for about 15 to 20 minutes, not too much. Okay, for the date ones, I have 1 package of date paste over here. I'm gonna add a 1/4 cup of shredded coconut and about 1 tablespoon of oil. And I put this in the microwave, the date paste in the microwave, for about a minute, just to soften it up a little bit. And I'm gonna mix all this together. Okay, here's the coconut. For the coconut ones, this is 1 cup of coconut, sugar, milk, and I'm gonna mix this together. To the walnuts, I'm gonna add 3 tablespoons of sugar, and mix. You can add cinnamon or cardamom at this point if you want. I'm not gonna add it in there. Just gonna add the sugar and mix it. Okay, here's my station. I have my mat and roller, the fillings, the dough, my cup that I'm gonna be cutting it with. If you have a cookie cutter about this size, that will be perfect as well. If you don't, just use a teacup. Okay, now I'm gonna roll out the dough and cut him up and fill it. Okay, so I'm gonna oil the sheet so nothing sticks. Okay, so here they are all rolled. Now I'm gonna put it in the baking sheet. So I'm gonna do an egg wash on top of each one first. Here I did the egg wash on all of them. Now I'm gonna use this cookie mold to make the shape. Okay, here they are. Now they're ready to go in the oven, and I'm gonna finish the rest. Okay, so I did the coconut and the dates with the cookie mold. Now let me show you guys how to do a traditional klecha. So you're gonna fill it up. Close the sides, put them together. Just like that. And then fold in just like that and go all across. And there you go. And these are ready to go in the oven as well at 350 until golden brown. Okay, here they are. They just came out of the oven. Here's the other ones. The one thing I want to say is I do not recommend you guys using those molds that I used, because once you start, when it's not baked, the shape is really pretty, the flower shape is really pretty, but once they bake, they puff up and you no longer can see it that well. As you guys can see, it barely shows. So I prefer doing the traditional like klecha, the folding of the klecha. Even though using the mold was so much easier, all you got to do is roll them up and press it down and you're done. But once they bake, as you guys can see, it's not that noticeable. I mean, it's okay, but I wouldn't recommend it. Look at that.